As the floorboards creaked and shadows danced, Mr. Potter stumbled upon a hidden door. Trembling, he opened it to reveal a staircase descending into darkness. The whispers had stopped, replaced by an eerie silence. What lay below, waiting in the depths? Curiosity pulled him downward, step by fearful step. Dawn arrived after the Potter family's first night in their creepy new Victorian house. Shadows that seemed to move on the walls during the night were now gone as the first rays of sunlight came through dusty curtains. Mrs. Potter, tired and scared, said, "We're leaving now." Mr. Potter, troubled by the whispers coming from the floorboards, agreed. Little Lily, holding her teddy bear, was confused but obedient. They packed quickly, every creak of the floorboards making them jump. None of them had slept. Fear had kept them awake all night. Outside, the world felt safer. Birds were singing, and the sunlight felt like a blessing. They felt a bit better, thinking they had escaped whatever was haunting them. But their relief was short-lived. Their nosy neighbor, Mrs. Henderson, saw them, leaving so soon. "You just moved in," she said cheerfully. Mrs. Potter forced a smile. "Lovely house, but it's not quite what we expected." Ignoring their discomfort, Mrs. Henderson decided to investigate. "Let me show you around. Maybe I can help." Before they could stop her, she was already unlocking the front door. The Potters looked at each other in panic. They couldn't let her go inside. Lily whispered, "Mommy, I don't like this house." The front door closed behind Mrs. Henderson. Suddenly, a terrifying scream came from inside. Then silence. Mr. Potter tried to open the door, but it wouldn't move. Lily held onto his leg, crying. Another scream, weaker this time, was followed by a creepy laugh. Then, the sound of something heavy hitting the floor. Silence returned, even more frightening. Mr. Potter panicked. He tried to force the door open, but it wouldn't budge. Then, the back door creaked open. Desperate, Mr. Potter ran through it. In the backyard, he found his wife and daughter lying on the grass, their faces frozen in screams. Their eyes were empty, staring at the sky. Then he saw something carved into the stone beneath them. "Welcome home, Potters. We've been waiting." The house, now lit by the morning sun, seemed to smile. The horror was just beginning. The true evil wasn't just in the house. It was in the very ground it stood on. Potter's days turned into a blur of fear. The police found nothing, and the house remained quiet. But the whispers grew louder. The air was heavy with a sense of doom. He couldn't sleep, only feeling a deep, paralyzing fear. One night, Mr. Potter found a hidden compartment in the attic. Inside was an old diary, filled with creepy writing. It talked about a dark entity living under the ground, feeding on fear. The words on the stone were a summoning, welcoming this evil. The diary had a possible solution, a ritual written on the last page. It was risky and dangerous, but Mr. Potter had no other choice. The ritual was horrifying, performed under the full moon. As Mr. Potter chanted strange words, the house seemed to come alive. The whispers turned to screams. The air crackled with evil energy, ready to swallow him. Just as he finished the ritual, a terrifying scream shook the house. The floor opened up, revealing a dark, gaping hole. Descending the staircase, Mr. Potter vanished into the darkness. The house remained silent, a new secret buried within its walls. What he found below, only the shadows know. If you enjoyed this spine-chilling tale, please like, subscribe, and comment. Share your own spooky experiences in the comments. Who knows, your story might inspire our next horror.